Welcome everybody one more time to today's training session. I am really pumped to be here as people pour in the room. We're going to be talking about mobile apps. We're going to be talking about how you can upsell these clients that you've been selling this entire week, potentially for on a $500 to $1,000 mobile site, how you can multiply your income and create something really, really freaking awesome that's going to blow them away. Whether it's a reservation system for a taxi company, whether it's a reservation system for a restaurant that in essence can be combined as well with the appointment manager on your SMS platform, then that's what you could do. I just realized that I am not sharing my screen. Am I now sharing my screen? All right. So let's rock and roll. Let's get into it. Let's start off with some questions like we always do. Who's heard just a tiny bit about the app craze? Just a little bit. Make prospects salivate, turn up the hunger control, sigh. All right, TR says, no way, I don't like apps. Noah says, I've sold tons so far. So what I want to ask, I'm excited to see if there's any action takers who have gotten in on SqueezeMobi Billionaire this week and have already gotten some results. All right, Scott saying, I'm publishing my first app today. And I know Noah has done a tremendous job, has already probably sold, I think, about, Noah says, I've sold 3 this week already, prospects 4 so far for Sai, and I'm talking about either mobile sites, anything to do with the SMS platform or mobile apps. Who's gotten some deals this week leveraging and using our SqueezeMobi Billionaire platform? Noah says, I'm up to 4K in sales this week alone. And Avi, if you want to share some of these with everyone as well. And 800 recurring monthly. TR says we have 3. So, all right. So some people are taking action. Now, for those of you that are not, I want to make this more hands-on. So, if you're in SqueezeMobi Billionaire and you've signed up earlier this week, then I would like you to follow along with me as well as I go through this session so that you can get acclimated with the entire solution. All right? So, that being said, today I'm going to talk to you about the step-by-step blueprint to building a $1,000 mobile app. And we're going to cover it from 3 different angles. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through just a little bit. We're gonna go for the car dealership example. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth, and then I'm gonna gloss over as well a little bit of what you could do with taxis and with restaurants, and how you could really create a cool reservation system for restaurants and an app that their customers are gonna appreciate and that's gonna engage them as well. So I'm not going to go through who we were because I probably covered that already this week. One more time, I just want to talk about this. Noah, I am really pumped. Noah wrote to me even after Monday's webinar that he's made over 2,200 in the last 5 days from WP Lead Explosion, closed another lawyer client. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, and I want to see every single person in this room take it to that level. Because honestly, if you're not using the tools that we're empowering you with, and that are so powerful that you can get results that people take, and they are making thousands and thousands of dollars per month at a conservative level, then you know you're wasting your own time, and you're probably wasting maybe a little bit of ours as well, because we want to have the people in our community that are going to be taking action with this good stuff. And some people already have kind of taken action, and that's why I wanted to run through a couple of these checks and examples here that I like to show, which always make me happy. Scott, one of our older SqueezeMobi millionaires, just sold a client while you were demoing my first monthly revenue client. Buddy as well got to me this week talking about how he's using the platform to support his ministry. So who on here is ready to play just a little bit? Have a little bit of fun today. Apps are a little bit more fun. The engagement level is completely different compared to SMS and mobile sites, which have more of a goal in line. A couple of you are saying, please, let's do it. All right, well, the fact of the matter is, and the mobile local nature is, customers prefer apps over mobile sites. Now, what do I mean by that? All right, that's a very bold statement to make if you have nothing to back that up. But what I'm talking about is actual mobile app versus web, meaning mobile site consumption based on minutes per day. And of course, the web browsing was much higher when you look back at when you look back. But the trend is that mobile app consumption is actually taking over mobile website consumption. And why is this? Well, the first thing that we need to kind of dissect is what's the difference between a mobile site and mobile app. A lot of you probably know on here, but a mobile site is what I showed you on Wednesday, basically usually a 5-page site that provides basic information. So for example, if you go to www.sanfranciscolocksmith.com, that's the mobile site you're going to hit. You're going to have that tap to call there. You're going to have the most important information. Okay? And maybe if I could show some, okay, let's show some examples just so we can kind of ground this entire concept. All right. So right here we're going to have this, for example, this is our financial services site, and let me show you this in an emulator. And it's being a little slow on me. Let me know if you can't hear me, if my audio is cutting out as well, but I hope it's good. So for example, here's our financial services, and this is a mobile site. You see you have the About Us, Products, Services, Contact. That's a mobile site. Mobile app, you get it in the App Store. All right? Whether you have an iPhone, whether you have an Android device, whatever you may have, you got to download this app, and it lives most of the times locally on your phone, so you can even access that app when you're not connected to the internet. But you can't do that with a mobile site. You need to be connected to the internet. And the difference is mobile sites are a little bit more informational. It's about you're on the go, you're running around, and you're like, all right, I'm hungry now. I need to find this restaurant. All right, so you're gonna go do that search, get that information, find the directions, figure out, use the tap to call, schedule that appointment. You're ready to take action right there in that moment immediately. All right, mobile app is, for example, hey, you're at the restaurant, now you're waiting. And since you're waiting, you might not have anything to do, so you download their mobile app and you're playing around with it. It engages you. It builds it builds the brand of, for example, that restaurant or any type of business, potentially while you're waiting, or if it's something really, really cool, then engaging and taking that customer engagement to a whole new level. Meaning it has to be more fun. There has to be a little bit of a cooler spin. Okay? So that's just a little bit kind of a review, but statistically, and I want you to write these down because when you're going to be trying to sell business owners on apps, you're going to need these statistics because you need to go in with also the facts. Yes, of course, a demo and show them some really cool things, but you want to go in as well with the facts, all right? And the fact is that mobile app downloads will reach 76.9 billion in 2014. When I throw this number out, I know you hear so many statistics, it just goes right through you. Goes in one ear and out the other. But what I want to ask is how many apps do you have on your phone? Give me a number, approximately. You know, just one number. Let's take a statistical poll. I should be using like our SMS platform for that. Bob says 20, 57, 25, 164, 122, 20, 150, 30. Cliff, very few. You're not in the game. 20, 81, 20, 20, hundreds, 20, 40, 17 to 27, 220, 25. All right. So if you divide 76.9 billion by approximately, let's say there's 7 billion people on planet Earth, then that's 11 apps per person. And that includes even poorer and impoverished areas of the world, which is quite a bit. All right, people do download these apps, and they might never look at them again, but that is the purpose of the app, is we got to create apps that are very engaging and that are going to take that customer and put that little seed of the branding of the business in their head, and it's going to slowly grow and it's going to slowly sprout. And that's how you create a monster powerful app. Another thing is the mobile apps are going to generate $35 billion in sales. So whether you want to hit from, and let me take a little bit of a poll. Are you interested in apps? Give me A or B. A, if you want to sell these apps to local businesses, or B, if you want to actually just create some cool app, maybe around, I don't know, fitness, and sell it online, or get the traffic and make this viral. So give me A or B, or C if you're in both. Okay? Okay, wow. A lot of people are in the C category. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting that. I thought most people were going to be in the A category, and my presentation is mostly geared towards the A category. Hey, how do you put that local business spin on this? But actually most people are in the C category, which actually gets me kind of excited. So I will try to put a little bit of a spin, because there's multiple enormous opportunities. It's not just one. You could hit it from a different angle, and that's why people say, hey, do what you love, because if you enjoy one angle more than the other, carve out the one that works for you, because the money's there. I mean, 35 billion in sales is huge. It's enormous. And mobile apps provide the best mobile experience possible to consumers. And what that means is it's about the engagement, and they really engage that consumer, and that's pretty big. Now, what's up with all these apps? Why is this a big deal? Because in just over 3 years, over 20 billion apps have been downloaded between iPhones and Android devices. All right? So people are just downloading them like crazy. And 40% of all Google Maps traffic is from mobile phones. Now with Google Maps, it's really cool because we're going to integrate that functionality in there, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Just by basically putting in a URL, by looking a place up, you're going to be able to integrate that. And also, for example, with the taxi reservation system, basically a person can find their location, and boom, and just send it off to reserve a taxi that's going to come in maybe like 20 minutes or something. All right, so also the push notifications. Who knows what a push notification is? Let's see. Give me a good definition. And Donna kind of compared it to SMS. And yeah, kind of like SMS, but it's a little different, right? Because SMS, it comes from a number. It's you're texting in between phones, and this way, Bill said it right on the spot. You basically send a message through the app. So you're basically hitting this person from both angles, especially if you have an SMS campaign that you're doing for this business, and you have a mobile app that you can now that's been downloaded. As long as there's traffic to it and people are downloading it, you can leverage the push notifications to also internally notify people via different updates, different things, which makes it pretty cool, because 100 billion push notifications have been sent, and this is just going to go up and up, because it's a good way to leverage that app. Now, what about loyalty coupons? The cool thing with loyalty coupons is you can kind of get rewarded for checking in. And like this one says that if you see that phone there, it says, keep coming back, just check in another 4 more times to unlock a coupon. And you could press OK and then check in, so you're incentivized. It turns shopping, it turns commerce, it turns this business and going into this business and into a type of game. It's now fun. It's not just, hey, I'm going to go in and out and I'm just going to buy something, but it starts becoming fun. There's like this, in a sense, a little bit of this contest. And if this is, for example, a really good restaurant that, you just had the most delicious Argentine filet mignon steak that was so juicy, with a nice serving of creamy mashed potatoes. You just want to tell our friends about this. All right, great, because you know that they're going to have as good of a time, and this is good for the business because it spreads the word of that business out as well. So regarding these GPS coupons, it's really based on location, and the customer checks in to receive special offers, and they got to check in a few times when near that location. David says, I'm making him hungry, and I'm pretty hungry myself. I'm actually, right when we finish this off, I'm going to send you guys an email, and then I'm going to go get something really good to eat, because you guys are making me hungry too. Now push notifications, we talked about a little bit, but you could basically leverage that app to send different types of notifications and inform the customer about, number one, about coupons. So why is a coupon effective? Why is a coupon effective? And why is this better than a physical coupon? Let's see. I want to get some interaction going here. I want to get some... Why? Because, like Paul said, it gets redeemed, but well, most important, Nilda says increases traffic instantly. And you basically send out this coupon, it pops up right away, and especially maybe you do it around lunchtime, or if it's for a restaurant, or maybe it could even be for a taxi on St. Patrick's Day, on New Year's Eve, to keep that taxi company in the mind of the population. It increases traffic immediately, and you have your phone with you at all times. Whereas physical coupons, we went over this a little bit, and it always kind of cracks me up. I'm asking, hey, who keeps that coupon book in their pocket these days? If you forget your phone at home and you're already 10 minutes out, you could tell me if you're going to come back. I'm going to come back. If I leave a coupon that's even for 10, 20 bucks, I'm not going to come back. And that is the power of mobile. It's right next to you. And then especially with apps, since you have that direct access, you can push these coupons to your potential customers. You could push these offers to potential customers of that business, or you could push just simple updates about your business depending what type of business model that local business has. And we're going to explore that a little bit more in depth so we could customize and strategize. But apps, who here is a little scared of apps? Just a little. Give me a yes. Give me a yes or no. And what I mean, like, all right, it just, yeah, I understand apps, but can I really do it? If I close someone, can I really communicate? Can I close a business on it? Because I don't really understand it too in depth, number one. And number two, if I do, now I have this huge problem because I have no idea how to deliver one. And like Marshall said, it could be overwhelming. TR says, I love apps, and a couple people are saying no, but I would say 90% of people are saying yes. And I'm there with you. I'm there with you because I myself am not a technical person. So something that was very important for me was to have that confidence, to be able to know, hey, this is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And you could start off simple as info. You can have just an informational app. But what we're going to show you today is how to take a complicated idea and make it work. Make it work easily, and that's why if you're already a SqueezeMobi billionaire, then I want you to follow along with me. If not, then I want you to take notes and figure out a way, different angles to sell on apps. The other thing is simple as info. Once again, restaurant menus, those are great for restaurants. That's a great way to start. You don't have to have something that's as complex as, for example, a reservation system. You could just have a restaurant menu where you just throw in a couple images, change a little bit of text, and boom, you're done. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's do a little bit. Let's go into some demos. All right. If that sounds good to you guys. And let me open this up right here. First thing, I want to start off with WP Lead Explosion. Everyone on here has WP Lead Explosion. The great thing about apps is, tell me, how many local businesses have apps? How many local businesses? Percent. For example, 1%, 2%, 5%, 20%, 30%. Okay. It depends on your area. It depends on your area. But in reality, it is like most people are saying around 1, 2 to 3%. All right? If you live in a really hip area, okay, more businesses have apps, but otherwise, it's really, really low because most businesses don't even have a freaking mobile site. You think they're going to have a mobile app? Most businesses don't even know what a mobile app is. You know, are you kidding me? So if we go to WP Lead Explosion and we then go to the email config, I just wanted to go over kind of real quick just an email script that as well that you could use when you're going to be targeting these businesses. And so I'm just going to copy over this one that you all have in your members area, which if you look, if you go under here and you go to bonus materials and you scroll down to script, you could find it there. And I'm just going to throw it into config. Okay, in here. And when I do that, I have right here my template, and you could basically, you don't even have to, yes, you could check if this business has an app, but you can already assume that they do not have an app. And change up the email subject line, talking about drive customers via, for example, let's say via a simple reservation app back into your restaurant. All right, question mark. You know, and talk a little bit about that and basically drive them once again into that audit. But you don't even have to kind of check if these businesses have an app. If they do, so what? Their marketing is probably up to a level. They probably even have a mobile site. They might even have an SMS campaign. Those aren't necessarily the clients that you specifically want to target. All right. So then you kind of upload your list, and boom, you can then basically mass email dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of potential clients. Let's say in the restaurant area, restaurant niche that might not have a mobile app. All right, and then so then let's get into our login to Mobi right here. And if you guys are in the platform, then basically I do want you to follow along. Okay, so I want to just make sure. Are you following me? Give me a yes or give me a no. I just want to make sure. Okay. Cool. So I click on mobile apps and sites because it's both mobile apps and mobile sites all in one. And when I go here, let's start off with car dealerships. Now, why are car dealerships very, very profitable clients to target? Car dealerships are extremely profitable because they have marketing budgets upwards to $100,000. And we know actually a couple guys, couple other marketers, including you may know them like Sid Michael, Brian Anderson. They're very focused on car dealerships because these clients are very high paying clients. And so one of the cool things here that you could do if you go on templates, and then if you scroll down and go to page 20 of the potential templates, is if you have a potential car dealership, then just build an app for them. And I'm just going to click here on select. And when I click select, I'm going to use this template. Click on use template. Car dealership, maybe 3, create. And let me find a car dealership. So I already went ahead before this, and I found this one, the City Caddy one in, I think it's in New York. So let's use this as our example. All right, City Caddy. So City Caddy app, and then let's say car dealership app. Okay, just put some basically native iPhone, that's cool. Navigation, let's keep that. Font, background, contact info. We'll need to put that in there if we want to get this app published later. So, you know, City Caddy. And I will also grab this from here. And they have it as an, do they have it as an image? And just throw that in there. Okay, it's an image, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to finish this up. And great, done. And now I have my app. It's almost pretty much done. And that's the best part about it. And this isn't just any app. If we look at this app, we see there's a tap to call, there's inventory, it's already hooked up to Facebook, there's already a calculator, there's already gas prices. You can even figure out gas prices. That's pretty cool. You're going to probably just go back to this car dealership app and it's going to engage you as the user just because, even if you're not looking for a car, just because it has gas prices, maps, news, testimonials, notifications, whatever. So let's go into edit pages, and we want to edit some of these things. So first thing I want to do is I want to go in here and I click on content. And I like this car up here, but I want to brand this header image towards something that's more like right here, this city Cadillac. So I'm going to just save this image as city Caddy. All right. And once I do that, then I'm going to go back here. I'm going to find this. I'm going to just upload it real quick. Upload file. And if it's going to let me, grab City Caddy up here, open it up, and then just choose, and boom. I have, right now, I just switched it in and out, and now it's branded as City Caddy, which is great. And I could look right here, and if I really want, then I could potentially even delete some of these. Now, am I going to do it? Sure. What don't you guys like on here? I don't know. Maybe testimonials. I'm not that big of a fan of testimonials. So maybe I could delete it by just clicking this X. FM says gas prices, but the gas prices are pretty cool, so I'm going to keep that on there. Okay. I like those gas prices. Item 8. Let's delete that. And so I could either click this X or I could just click this remove selected image, and boom, it's done. And if I want to change this up, maybe if I want to change up like news or something, then I'll just select which item is it, item 7, and I basically put in a different image right here that I could choose from here. I could choose any type of these PNGs that are already here, and then I can link it to a different page. So this is linked up to the RSS page because it's news, so it's an RSS feed. But I could just play around with that. But let's just keep it like this, and I'm going to save, and then I'm going to click done. And let's just look around the website a little bit. Do they have a Facebook? Do they have anything like that? Because if they do, then we can kind of connect them to Facebook. But they do have 866-563-2295. They do have like a tab to call. So let's go through some of these tabs and edit it. All right, Facebook. Just click on content. And I basically just link this up with the URL. So City Caddy. They don't have a Facebook. What does that mean? If they don't have a Facebook, income multiplier. Exactly. So let's save. We're going to connect it with their Facebook. If they don't have one, great. Loan calculator. This is a cool one because, once again, it engages that user. And even if they might not be buying a car from that car dealership, they might need this loan calculator in the future. And if I want to just change something, then I just put like, I just delete this. Instead of years, maybe I want to put months. And instead of payment, months, total payment, total interest payments. And I could just literally go in here. This is exactly like WordPress. So I could do that. And another thing I could do, if I want to play around with the HTML, I could go and switch to HTML view. Now, a lot of people might say that's a little bit scary, right? The HTML. But get this. A lot of people have been complaining actually to us when we did a little bit of drag and drop kind of stuff and a little bit of the other platforms that they're very limited. They're extremely limited. And this allows you to have the best of both worlds. You could use the template and you could just go in here and add something, just type loan amount. You could just type, you could use it exactly like WordPress, but if you want to code something really crazy or if you want to give it to someone, then you could leverage HTML as well, but you could still create something powerful powerful even without that. So let's just exactly, Paul said it's like changing your email content. All right, so let's click on done, and let's go into other things. For example, the local gas prices. All right, so basically, what does this do? This connects already with a this mobilegasprices.com, and you could basically put a page URL on mobilegasprices.com that is going to connect directly to the local gas prices, and you could basically use that as something that a potential customer can leverage. But there's more. It doesn't stop at that. The cool thing is, for example, yeah, you could have the RSS feed. You could have Twitter, YouTube, and Twitter and YouTube, you connect them just like you did with Facebook. So you just put the page URL in there for Twitter, so let's say you put like City Caddy, if that was it, and it's already connected with Twitter. It makes it really simple. Same thing with YouTube here. That's really cool. So same thing, and it's already pre-populated. And let's say City Caddy is the user, and done, and we're done with that. Now, what about the inventory? That's something that you might need to change a little bit. So if I click here on New Car, and I go to Content, then I could change these new cars, and I could change this inventory really, really freaking easily. So, and Paul did mention something. Yes, that is true. That you are going to have to only in some, because only some pages have the header image. But yeah, you do have to kind of go in and change the header image. But it's pretty simple. So let's say let's go back to our site, and let's go back in here and go on these new models, and let's choose 3 new models. I like the Escalade. What do you guys think? The Cadillac Escalade. What do you think? So I'm gonna save that image as Escalade. Save. All right. So I'm gonna put that in there. And which other ones? The SRX? Yeah, let's do the SRX. Oh, okay. And let's do the CTS-V Coupe. Save image as CTS. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go back now into here, and we're going to call this something else. Escalade, and the title is going to be Escalade, and we're just going to put in a different image here. We got to upload it. We're going to upload files. We're going to go Escalade, and once that uploads, hopefully that doesn't take too long, then we just pick, choose, and it's there. Same thing, let's do, I think it was the CTS, right? So we just changed that. We rename it here, CTS. We just find the image, we just upload it real quick. Upload files, CTS, open. We just wait for a second until it uploads. We choose, and the CTS is right there. All right. And the great thing is we can add as many cars as we want. We could have as many as we want, which is really cool because then we just save it. We click on done, and the inventory is completely done. And we could have 10, 20, 30, whatever we want there. And what about the maps? How does the maps look? The maps on here is you have a map as well, and you could play around with this if you want. And for example, the different locations, play around with those locations. All right. So, but there's other things you could play around with: the gas prices, the loan calculator, integrate social media, and then potentially even the contact form, so that they can contact you immediately. If they don't want to necessarily use that tap to call, they could just go in here and you could play around with this contact form and maybe put, hey, first name and last name, phone number, email address, and maybe right here you're going to say, hey, we'll add you to SMS list. And I'm going to explain a little bit about this. And then you just put your email address there. So let's say Enrique, at noahconsulting.com, for example. Save, and you could change up the confirmation message as well. Done. And that's it. You have basically your own entire killer app that we just created. Let's click on done here. That we have our City Caddy app, and all we then do is publish, and boom, you have that app for City Caddy. Now, what I want to ask you, because this is really exciting. This was when I figured out how to create apps. It was something revolutionary for me because I had all those limiting beliefs. I'm not as technical as Avi, for example. For Avi, this type of stuff is a piece of cake, but for me, I always used to struggle with things like this. So it was a little bit of a nightmare for me. And so when I was then able to kind of go into here and suddenly, not only for the mobile sites, just leverage 27 templates, but then go on here and go on maybe to page 19 and suddenly be able to leverage a restaurant template, leverage a health and fitness template, leverage a taxi cab template, and then go on here, do bookstores, quizzes, once again the car dealerships, and leverage these template after template after template. Another one not just for restaurants, but a restaurant and bar, and create them in 10 minutes like I just created one for our very famous City Caddy car dealership. It just blew my mind away. This whole new world of opportunities opened up to me. Because I want to ask you, is the value of an app inherently much, much greater than that of a mobile site? Yes or no? Yes, of course. Now, tell me, does this seem pretty simple? Does this seem pretty simple? You basically select a template, and if you want to create some type of crazy $10,000, $15,000 app that's going to have that you're going to go in, you're going to really work hard at it for like a month, all right, great. You could use all the functionality as well, but you could as well leverage templates. For example, let's go into this taxi cab one. I want to do a little bit more and show you some other stuff. All right, so I'm going to use this template. And I'm going to show you some more kind of cool functionality. Create, let's just browse through this. Let's go to finish. Let's go to done, because you don't really need all that stuff. And once you do that, then what about like taxi reservations? That's something cool. All right, we can even integrate coupons in here, taxi reservations. But the greatest thing is this is already done for us. So let me go on here and let's find this taxi reservation page and let's edit. All right, cool. We have that taxi reservation page. And now right here, all I do is put the target email address. Let's say it's, reservations at taxi New York, newyork.com. And you could even put an email subject line like online reservation and submit button, submit, confirmation message. You could put something, thank you for your reservation. You will receive an SMS if we confirm it. Okay? And you could have this show your location picker. What does it do? You could basically, when the person goes in and makes that reservation, they just pick their location, and it automatically emails that person. All right, and then you play around right here with these field menus with date, time, name, phone number, and then once you pick the location, you name the field, date, for example. Let's say we want to change that to pickup. Location, we want to put name to first and last name, and we want to just change this number. All right. And it's all been changed in here, and all someone does is press submit, and it goes to an email, but this makes it much easier and takes the stress off of having a system where someone has to call in, someone has to continuously be there, because now one person can manage it off of the emails. It's much easier to manage it off of the emails than off of phone calls. And this is something you could sell to a taxi company, and it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so the other thing, though, yes, this is great for the taxi cab. You could even hook it up once again with Facebook, with coupons, with anything. Let's go in and talk about as well the restaurant app, because that one is pretty cool. And I'm going to show you how to connect that restaurant app with your SMS platform as well. And that's when you blow it away for business owners. All right, that's when it gets really cool. So let's pick this one, a restaurant template. And of course, you could switch in the images and all that good stuff, but that's not what we're going to do. We're here to do some serious business today. So we're gonna talk about how you need to leverage this and how you need to strategically position yourself. All right. So right on here, you have edit pages, and you have reservations. Okay. Reservations, and we're gonna go into the content. Now, this is the same thing you could do for the taxi cab company. All right? And my question is, because reservation systems are antiquated, do you believe that some people reserve a table at a restaurant, and then it's a no-show? Yes or no? Are there no-shows for reservations at restaurants? Now, if there's no-shows, why not help a restaurant with that? They're all the time. All right? And like Sai said with SMS and push notification, I'm going to show you the SMS way to do it. All right? So we have and same thing with, you could leverage this for the taxi cab company as well. So if they don't have any type of SMS system. So right here, you have this, you have your reservation system, and basically it's gonna go to some target email, and let's call it reservations at, I don't know, argentinesteak.com. Enter subject line, once again, mobile app reservation, so people can filter through it very easily. And you could change some of these. Basically, for the phone, you want to clarify, you want to tell them that they're going to get opted into an SMS list, but we're going to opt them into an SMS list. So then you minimize this, and you open up right here your login to Mobi main advertiser, meaning client dashboard. And on this client dashboard, there's something really cool, and it's called an appointment manager. We click on the appointment manager, and there's going to be that person, there's going to be a girl, and there's always like, like young college students that are working at this restaurant. There's going to be one that's basically has like a laptop open and going to check every couple of minutes while maybe she's serving other customers what reservations come, and she's going to have to manage this, and you're going to provide this training on how this could be managed. All right, so once that email comes in of someone scheduling that reservation, we're going to go in here and we're going to create new. And let's say it's for today. All right, and let's say it's right now it's 4 p.m. So let's say it's for 7 p.m. tonight, 7:30, and it could be even every 5 minutes. And once again, this could be also for the taxi cab company. Just think about it. And then you could say, all right, there's going to be a notification sent 1 hour before. And basically with that notification, look at this. It could be just a reminder, but you could press on this confirmation and look, it's a two-way appointment manager. So if someone's going to miss that reservation or is going to miss that taxi cab ride, is going to miss that dentist appointment, is going to miss that doctor's appointment, they reply with just an M to miss or a C to confirm, and this way the doctor, the restaurant, everyone is able to manage their time much, much, much better. And this is so freaking powerful. Why? Because this type of systems, especially since you can white label our platform, we allow that level of service. And like I said, that's white labeling is something most companies charge $500, coming from us as the provider, charge $500 for. Because it's so powerful like this. You can then provide login credentials for your client and charge them $1,000 per month for the use of the system because it's so freaking powerful. All right. So so I just wanted to kind of include that, and basically let's put a mobile number in there. All right. Let's say, I don't know, it's like a 405-678-1234. That's the client's number. So yeah, the girl that's doing the reservations and is working at the restaurant, she's going to manually input this. So there's a little bit of a manual work, but that's okay. That's fine, because there's some things that we want to kind of pre-program here, but it still provides for a whole new level of management and a whole new level of clarity. And we can add to this message, say, thank you for your reservation. And we could basically choose an opt-in list. I don't know, I have a couple here. Choose an opt-in list. So as soon as she puts this person's number in there, they're also opted in to the restaurant's SMS list. And now, as long as we put the disclaimer here, by phone number that they're going to be opted into an SMS list, this restaurant can market to them via SMS text messages by sending them coupons, driving them back to the store as well. So you're making this really freaking powerful. All right? And immediately as they opt into that list, they're going to receive a confirmation saying, hey, your reservation has been confirmed. So the client is immediately notified. They're happy. They're excited. All right. So let's save this. Let's save this and see what happens. It's taken a little bit. Okay. All right. The mobile number you have entered is not supported or invalid. Oh, no. I might need a number from one of you guys, if you don't mind me demoing someone's number that some people might see, but let's see. Let's try like a. All right, I received a number. Let's see okay, and let's see how this ends up working. Cool. Thank you so much. All right. And let's save this. and let's see how this ends up working out. All right, you're about to schedule an appointment to one number, click confirm, and then we're going to go back to appointments. And now, this is going to be, all right, I only have one here, right? Because I've only scheduled one. But this is based on day, and you can leverage this as for the business, let's say for the restaurant, they can now use this as their platform, as their management system. It's going to show on time, and then right next to it, you can refresh it every couple of minutes, and it's going to show cancel, miss, confirm. It's going to show miss, confirm, tentative. It's going to show the response as well, which is really powerful. So now they have this whole management system to manage all of their appointments. Do you guys see how powerful this is? Okay? I just want to kind of see, especially for a place where they're saying, hey, we have a huge problem with people missing appointments. We're having problems with this. I hate this. And obviously you might not want to do hundreds of these manually, right? So you can upload mass appointments as well via a CSV file. It makes it much, much easier. So I wanted to show you, I mean, the opportunities are endless. I just wanted to show you something that I know you can sell. I know you could take pretty much this weekend, this upcoming week, and I want you to take this concept that I just demoed, that I structured out for you, and literally go into a restaurant, go into a dentist's office, and sell exactly what I showed you here. Have the confidence that you know how to deliver just by watching the replay of this webinar that you're going to have access to. All right? So if we go back to the app, that's how powerful this reservation system is, and you could use it, once again, for restaurants, for taxis, for dentists, for doctors, for chiropractors, and this is something you charge on a recurring basis because they're using this appointment management system, and it's white labeled, so no one knows that it's coming from SqueezeMobi. And you don't have to give that up. You can, I don't recommend this, but you could almost say, hey, I even developed this. I don't recommend you saying that, but that's what you can do if you wanted to. All right, and now we have this beautiful app. We have all this functionality, and there's so much more functionality. I just don't have time, unfortunately, because we're at the 60-minute mark. You can include coupons, GPS, like the check-in that I showed you, the loyalty programs. You can include a ton of stuff. And if you then go right here, something that's very important, going into this knowledge database, we explain in depth, because there's so much stuff depending on the client. I recommend you close the client first and then build, rather than going here, because there's so many options. Sometimes you're going to get a little bit lost, right? So start off small, take what I demoed to you, close the client with that, and then take it from there, rather than logging in and having system overload, and then you're not going to close anything at all. All right? Take exactly step by step what I demoed to you today and close a client on that, and you know how to deliver it as well. All right? So let me, with that, that's kind of a basic, nice overview, and I hope a lot of you followed what I was saying. I want to ask kind of who had fun, who learned something new today, whether you're a legacy SqueezeMobi billionaire, whether you have no idea what this platform is, but you still have some ideas now how to close clients on different types of packages. All right, I see a lot of people excited, which gets me even more pumped, which gets me excited. I love it when I hear positive feedback, and I want to do more of these sessions for you, and I'm going to structure out more sessions as well, so that Henson can do these Q&A sessions for you and demo more, structure more packages for other spins, right? other niches, other industries, and taken it from A to Z, from start to finish, doing a little bit of kind of that case study so that you can then easily replicate it. And that's where we're all kind of trying to get at. So with that being said, I want to introduce to everyone who, because I see there's a lot of people asking, hey, what is this platform? What is going on here? Because we're at the 24-hour countdown that we still have something really special, very crazy available for everybody on here. I want to introduce, if you haven't heard, of the SqueezeMobi all-in-one platform, which includes what I showed you today, basically that mobile apps platform that you can also leverage our 27 templates. And let me just open that up, because I think that's massive right here. If you go under templates, look, these are all the mobile site templates, and there's 27 of them. So law firm, jeweler, second page, there's pages and pages. But not only that, you can also leverage the mobile app templates. And it's all within one builder, so you don't have to learn multiple builders at once. But you can leverage all of this stuff, whether you're building online apps that you want to then just sell. You could do a music app that you could sell in the App Store for something, or you could do one for a local business. Or you could just build a mobile site for these businesses. All right. So we wanted to include something that was completely comprehensive. And let me go through the mobile site design. This is pretty big. It's because of the social sharing, SEO features, mobile coupons. Mobile coupons, like I was mentioning, 10 times the redemption rate of traditional coupons. They're more effective, and it's something very easy to sell, especially when you have that hard proof, that statistic to a local business owner. Plus the Google Analytics. So what are analytics synonymous for? Easy. Google Analytics are synonymous for basically an income multiplier. Why? Because you're going to sit down with that business owner, you're going to analyze their current progress, and you're going to tell them, hey, these are the next steps forward, and this is all right, you have a mobile site. Let's create now a mobile app for you. Live mobile sites, and I know I sent out an email about this. This is a lie. I'm giving you a lie right here, all right? We were so excited, especially by Noah sending us his results, a couple other people sending us their results, that even though we might stab ourselves in the foot about this, we upped the number of live mobile sites that you can have without that $7 a month extra fee to 5. Instead of just 1, it's now 5. So, and honestly, that's a $30 additional per month value. That's in itself just a $150 per month value by just having extra live mobile sites. So I was just excited about everyone getting results, everyone really giving us really good feedback, that I was like, all right, let's just give you, you deserve it. And I know maybe that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's where I was coming from. But honestly, this is very powerful. I mean, a couple of people said it, and because I'm just covering the mobile site builder right now. I mean, if you can't make money with this, if you can't take this and monetize it, and then you're not trying hard enough. Okay, so SMS platform. What about text messaging? And I showed you I showed you a little bit of the appointment, and I showed you the SMS platform very in depth on Monday. But there's the autoresponder, so you could sign up. People have the restaurant build their list and then drive those customers back into that restaurant when they're having a slow day. Loyalty programs. On top of that, mobile coupons, so that rather than just sending a plain text, you could send a mobile coupon that's really easy to make in that text messaging platform, as well as this is probably my favorite feature, two of my favorite features that I really wanted and I'm really excited is, number one, the appointment management software, because this is where you come in to the business and you're making a huge difference. And you're offering them a massive package, something so powerful that's going to drive results for them and going to get them more organized, that not only can you charge a lot for it, but you're actually helping them out quite a bit. They might have a mess right now in how they're managing their reservations, their appointments. So that's one of, I think, the most powerful features. But polls as well as questionnaires in case, let's say, the business wants to do some market research. So they just send out a poll to their current subscribers, and it's easy. Property listings, real estate is huge because realtors, every single one of their properties kind of becomes one of your clients because you need to set up a separate SMS campaign for that property. You also need to set up a separate landing page or a mobile site for that property. Same thing with the vehicle listings. We went over that today about car dealerships. Car dealerships, you can easily sell them a package for $5,000 to $10,000, and the reason for that is because the marketing budget is $100 grand or sometimes more. Text to win as well, QR code generator. We're giving away, and I'll kind of go into this, but all of this is easy $200 a month value. I mean, Noah took this when I was demoing just this SMS platform on Monday's webinar. Right before it ended, Noah said, hey, I just took the information you taught me. I got on a phone with a potential lawyer, and we were already talking a little bit. I couldn't get him over the edge. When I told him what I was going to be able to do with the SMS platform for him, he said, all right, $799 check is in the mail, and it'll be $200 recurring every single month. Now, I don't know about you, but that got me pumped, and if that's something that has you pumped, I hope it does. What about the multiple features? Syncing, push notifications, wheel navigation. I just showed you one fraction. Social sharing, GPS coupons, PDF EPUB, and Google Analytics, plus, like I showed you, the pages and pages of different apps, whether you're going to be doing it for right here, if you're going to be doing it for restaurants, health and fitness, taxi cabs, whether you're going to be doing it for a bookstore, whether a car dealership, you have all of these apps, templates, they are already pre-done, and you could create them right off the bat. All right? And making money with apps, not just for small local businesses. Take it and close as well. Start making money by monetizing it, by putting your app up for sale for a couple bucks, or by getting traffic and getting ads up in your app as well. So live mobile apps, and I'll get to this in the bonuses, but you get the push notifications, the in-app purchase, the auto sync functionality, the RSS feed reader, app share, maps, directions, social sharing, Google Analytics. This is, easily a $200, $300 value. Each component, especially since you can white label it, is a $300, $400 value. And if you took just one little component and leveraged it, you'd be making a lot of money. So I'm excited because it gets better. Our resources and training. We're gonna be getting you that contract. You're scared about a little bit of the legal stuff. You don't know how to structure it correctly. All right, take our sample contract. Now, disclaimer, we're not lawyers, so get it checked out, but you get that. Want to get branding. You don't have that positioning to brand yourself. We're throwing away in there our business card, our infographic flyers, so that when you set up these SMS campaigns or when you're sourcing these clients, you could pass these around your neighborhood and you're going to get callbacks with these. Plus, do you not have a presentation? You need something to walk that client through, or you want to do local webinars where you drive all these restaurant owners to a live webinar. You leverage our mobile marketing presentation that we've used for restaurants, for realtors, and make it your own. Or this is another powerful component. Our audit system. We've been advocating this since the beginning because this is, I think, a Avi and I created this audit system, and we were thinking, all right, how do you close clients? What's the best way? Yeah, we could pitch. But the best way is go in, give them a lot of value, structure their blueprint in the 70-slide plus presentation, and create their strategy towards the end as well. And then when you get to the close, I mean, it's a given. You just mapped out their entire marketing plan. You say you're going to do it on their behalf. I mean, who's not going to take you up on that offer? Or our direct mail template that we used when as we're in Germany, when we were targeting the U.S. Our QR code flyers as well, whether it's for the dentist, whether it's for the lawyer, whether it's for the auto dealer, and this super cool mastermind group that you can then leverage to network with other people that are making big bucks in mobile, because you don't want to be there by yourself. You know, and I know, and tell me if this is you. Give me a yes if this is you. Sometimes you feel alone, that you just, your head's going to explode, and you just need someone to rely on. All right? And that's powerful. Plus the extensive knowledge databases. Why the extensive knowledge? Because if you need some of the technical stuff, you want to maybe go into that a little bit of that HTML, you want to customize something a little bit to the next level, then that's when you leverage the extensive knowledge database. And all you do is pretty much, you know, for example, right here, and I'll go into there. For example, this apps knowledge database. I want to know more about push notifications, how to activate push notification, boom. How to enable Apple push notification, certificate file in order to enable push notification, and I can just read those three, and I know everything there is to know about push notifications, and makes it super simple. All right, just a simple control find. But our training sessions as well, and so whether it's the sales training, the technical training, the outsourcing training sessions are really cool and really powerful. That in itself is a $500 course, because it's teaching you how to build your business from literally ground zero by hiring the powerful people that are going to push you forward, that are going to multiply your buyer income. And if you don't hire the right people, you're going to have a freaking management nightmare. And trust me, we've had different experiences with that, and we've went through it so that you don't have to. All right, so just to recap, I mean, you get the mobile CMS, the SMS platform, the mobile apps creator, the trainings, the contracts, the business card, the infographic flyers, the presentation, the video, the audit system, the direct mail template, the QR code flyers, and the mastermind group. Now tell me, and give me a yes if you see the power behind this. And I see Sai saying, boo, yeah, and I am pumped. Because this is not just a mobile business. This is an entire, and someone told me, I don't know if it was Sai, but it's an entire mobile franchise that you could take and leverage and dominate your entire area. All right? Now, our normal price is, if you could go to SqueezeMobi.com. Our normal price is $197 per month for this entire mobile franchise, and but I mean, honestly, we should be charging, and we're gonna be upping this to $247. So anyone who gets in kind of through the public, we should maybe even be charging $497 or $697. And I know there's quite a bit of people that would pay it, but the thing is that we're given that for a special of just $147 a month. Being able to literally close thousands of dollars of deals for just $147 a month, and having that confidence to come back and being able to do all the fulfillment. Now that's not it. We've included some really cool bonuses, and you get the social media pack. So whether it's for the fitness factory, whether it's for pizza, whether it's for lawyers, whether it's for the plumber, whether it's for the dog groomer, whether it's for the wedding planner, you now have the ability to then deliver a total Facebook solution for them and create their Facebook fan page as well. Now, what about the SMS? We're not giving you 1,500. We're upping that to 3,500 text credits. Okay? 3,500 text credits at a value. That's another $200 value a month. Now, Mobile Apps Creator is, and I think no, I actually didn't mention that, is you're getting 5 live mobile apps. That in itself is another $150 extra additional per month value. Okay? And Nilda says, oh my God, I have 3 car dealership owners who I have close ties with who don't have apps. That gets me pumped. Plus our mobile sites that are included, I'm just going to run you through because there's so many of them that are included with the Mobile Apps Creator. All right? These are our internal proprietary mobile sites. We've sold them in HTML before, but now you get the template that you can leverage in the mobile site builder, and that's freaking powerful. So whether it's for the jeweler, whether it's for the lawyer, you could get the nightclub, you could get the restaurant, you could get the travel agent or the car dealership. But the biggest thing is being able, this is a $997 per month value, because this allows you to take it from just, okay, I'm a middleman, and I just close the deal and then pass the work on and mark it up a little bit. All right, I'm a middleman. To being able to rebrand this as your own business, slap your logo on there, a true white label, and give your business owners logins and create their own packages. Okay, that is freaking awesome, and this is what we did for one of our coaching clients right there. In all, these bonuses are an easy additional $812 per month. I mean the value of this is just insane. But and this is not going to last for long. Who's ready for the real big true gift that someone is maybe that someone has already participated in? Some people on this webinar have already. Tell me, Ronaldo says. And if I don't see any yeses, then I'm not gonna give this out. All right? Then I'm not gonna give this out. Okay? All right. I see a ton of yeses, and I know some people already took advantage of this. But otherwise, listen, because you know that this is a ton of value. But listen, otherwise it's gonna cost you $147. And mark my words, you're not getting a refund. I know you're gonna come back crying to me, potentially. Okay? You might come back. And I apologize, but we cannot give you a refund on this. You must hit validate when you put the promo code in. You must hit validate. The promo code is WP. You could sign up today. We're opening this up on the last webinar for 10 more spots. We did a little more on Monday. We did some on Wednesday. We're opening up to 10 more spots. $1 for the first month. All right. So if you're in the U.S., if you're in Canada, go to SqueezeMobi.com/USWP. If you're in the UK, go to SqueezeMobi.com/UKWP. And like I said, the discount code, the bonuses are limited to the first 10 signups, because I think we already got most people through the door. And after this, tomorrow, after we send the replay, I'm going to send it out probably early tomorrow morning. I'm wrapping it up, and it's going away. All right? It's going away, and you won't be able to get in at this special deal. So how do you validate the code? Okay? How do you validate it? Right there. You just put WP in that promotion code and hit validate. You enter the letters as they are above, shown in the image above, and you just hit validate. So I want to see, a lot of people have been asking this, okay? A lot of people have been asking this regarding the potential $997 package. So once you get in on this, then once you get in on this, then what you can basically do is buy 500 apps and 500 mobile sites. You get an allotment that, you know, if you're the ultra serious mobile consultant, you know you're going to at least close 10 clients, then I highly recommend you get in on that, because otherwise it's $7 after those 5 sites, after those 5 apps. It's $7 per site or per app per month. Okay, so so that's just what it's going to be. So I highly recommend that you guys, if you're the ultra serious consultant and you know that this is not just, hey, I'm excited right now, but this is something that you're going to commit to, and you're gonna turn this into a minimum of a 6-figure business, then that's what you want to get in on, is the $997. It's a super deal because if you multiply that out, what is that a month? All right, 500 sites. So let's say you even just use 200 sites of that. That's an additional $1,400 a month that you're going to be paying. Okay, so do we have also a bonus real quick for everybody on here? Gary says not accepting the code. Did you try WP? WP? Yes, Gary? Okay. It should work. Arshara's asking how to access. I will go through that, Arshara, okay? Okay. So who's a new SqueezeMobi billionaire today? Or who's going to be? Give me a yes. Anna, can you check on the code, Avi? Because no, the code is just WP. The code is WP, okay? All right. Yori said, Melina. OJ, that's you got in at the beta, so you're lucky. All right. So WP, the code is WP. Let me see. We're gonna test it out as well. It should be working. Promo code is WP. I'll put it in the chat as well. Marcus, there is no promo code for the $997 package. The $997 package, once you get that email, you'll see, and that actually might have timed out, Avi. Actually check that, if you could check that. We could actually we might not have any 997s left. Nope. Actually, there's 20 more hours left, okay? And Kenneth said the promo code and the CAPTCHA are 2 different things. Thank you for that, Kenneth. I appreciate it. So, all right, guys. So, who is? I want to see. I want to get some excitement. Got in. Anna says got in. Melissa's in. All right. Yes. And all right. All right, guys. Brian is in as well. All right, understand? All right. All right, Bob. See. All right, Patricia's in as well. Brian said I got in about 5 hours ago. That's cool. Let me answer some questions privately here. Okay. All right. Fred, does that answer your question? Okay, so Jurgen is asking if I'm in this weekend. Yes. Yes, I am going to be. 1 second. All right. JC says I am new. I signed up about 1 hour ago. All right, great. I am happy. Ronaldo, yes. So first month, $1. First month, $1, then $147. Brian is excited about your Noah that you made over 5K in 5 days. That's awesome. Noah, where are you? Noah, did you get that? I just sent you a message as well. Marcus, no. The $997 package. And Ronaldo, yes, you can cancel anytime. But regarding kind of re-signing up, yes, you can cancel anytime. Though we are kind of moving a little bit because we want to spend more of our time. We do want to spend more of our time with our really kind of serious clients and people that are looking to actually take action with the platform and want to take it to the next level. So there have, whether it's been with coaching clients or even people that have wanted to buy some of our products that are more on the membership level like this. Sometimes we do turn occasional people away that maybe we've had some experiences with that we just know that aren't going to kind of take action with it and just want to kind of get on just because it's the hot thing. So just want to kind of put that out there because we work hard and we really want to see people get results and maybe not everyone's going to get 5K in the first 5 days like Noah, but I want to see you actually take action with this and sell business owners on this because I know you can. Okay. And Ana Maria Vieira, if I'm pronouncing it correctamente, I don't know if. Yes, there is actually training, and I'll show you right here. If you go right here, what I recommend everyone to do, once you log in, okay, advertisers. And Avi, if you want to give Steven, basically a link. The $9.97 offer does expire, I think, tonight. Okay? So just wanted to say that. If you want to get in on the 500 sites and 500 apps, here, so I recommend, if you're like really serious about it, yeah, it's a one-time fee of $9.97. All right, and you could get it in there. And if you're in for the $9.97, let me know, and I'll put your name down because I have to manually activate you. So let me know, and we just shot you the link. If you could put it in there as well, Avi, in the chat, then it's a one-time fee. Let me explain that because I know some people are a little confused. It's a one-time fee of $997, and you're basically you get 500 apps and 500 sites. So if you have 300 clients and you build 300 sites, we can't charge you per month. Okay? You do still have to pay the $147 monthly fee, but for those sites and for those apps, we can't charge you the $7 fee that's that you get charged per site per app above that level. So if you calculate it out, and you're going to have a client for a year, basically if you calculated that out, then anything above 10 clients is going to make it worth it, because 10 times 7 is 70, times 12 is 840. So above 11, 12 clients, you're automatically in the green. All right, now. And that expires tonight. I think it's in about 24 hours. Now, and the bonus though, there are only 2 more bonuses. That there is an offshoring bonus with that. I'm going to put you into my special offshoring Skype group where I'm going to give you some special secrets on offshoring with the 997 deal. I just thought I'd throw that in, but that's only for the next 2 people, because I'm going to give the link to that as well. Okay, Fred, you're going to have to use a different email address. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So, yes, we do also offer this intensive mobile consulting blueprint. That's already uploaded here, and I'll show you. If you go here and you go then to Quick Start, then you watch this intro video, and then you could go in here and look some of the stuff. Sign up definitely for this list. You need to, otherwise you won't get notifications about the webinars, and then go to the 7-module Quick Start Blueprint and start going through it. All right, that's where you want to start. That's going to teach you how to what you need to do with your business. Okay. Linda's asking, why do I limit the offshore to 2 people? Because we offered it as a bonus before. And we already have up to a certain limit, and we wanted to limit that. Not we wanted to, but we can only shuffle so many of our people to our contacts, basically in Singapore, that sets up offshore structures. Okay, so we can only reveal that contact information to a certain amount of people, and plus it's a Skype group, so we want to keep it small. We don't want to keep it to 50 people where it gets all rowdy. We want to basically, when we give that session, we want to let you also ask different questions and stuff like that. Okay. So let me show you also advertisers. What are advertisers, right? You're the mobile consultant, you're the reseller, and here are your advertisers. Your restaurant owner, your plumber, your lawyer, your doctor. And you got to create a separate account. If you want them to have access, you do have to create a separate account for each one of them. Okay? So, and I'll walk you through that real quick in about a few minutes. But let's see. Is there anyone that has trouble getting in? Yes? Anyone having trouble getting in? I want to see. All right, Fred, great to have you on board. Laurina, how can we assist you? Anyone else? Anyone else having problems getting in? Okay, what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to walk you through, because I know this is and I want you to take action on this tonight. All right? Can you commit to me that you're going to check out the platform at least tonight, if I walk you through this right now? Yes? You're going to check everything out. JC, I want a commitment too. Okay. Open up your email. Open up that email that you got from me. And let's go to, let me log out and let me show you how this works. And then go to logintomobi.com. All right, we wanted to keep that generic. Go to logintomobi and enter your username, enter your password, and press login. The first thing you have to do, first thing, create an advertiser here. All right, that's the first thing you're going to do. Well, other than watching that video. Watch that video because it's going to explain everything. And who watched that video? Honestly, give me a yes or no. I need to redo it as well. I think I'm going to redo it. Can you get Dean as well? Because I hope Dean didn't sign up twice. Okay. And can you send Vladislav and everyone the bonus link as well to today's bonus? Okay, so you must create this advertiser account. Put some dummy information. All right, put some dummy information in here because it doesn't really matter, but you need to create an advertiser account. And once you do that, click on advertisers. Click show all. You must click show all, and then click this this support thing, okay? It's going to log into you to your own client account. Click confirm. And woo la la, this is what you saw. This is where I demoed all this stuff, right? You guys are already familiar with this, right? So you click on mobile apps. If you want to go to test out the app platform I showed you, you can click on appointment manager if you want to, or keywords, contacts if you want to set up SMS campaigns. All right? Does that make sense? Yes? Does that help a little bit? And like Kenneth said, do not use this premium mobile websites. We are moving from these premium mobile websites. That was the old website builder to this more superior one that we're using now. Yes, Troy, use your own info. It doesn't really matter, Troy, if it's your own info. You could put dummy info for the advertiser. Brian, SMS does work in the UK, but it's a different sign-up link. All right, that was the. You should not be concerned that it's showing a zero balance for SMS text messages. Okay. Now, how do you get to that WordPress site? Let's check that out as well. All right, let's check out how do you get to that WordPress site, right, where all the training is. So if you log back into your reseller dashboard and you click on training and support right here, you click on that training and support, this one right here on the left side. This is where the intro is and the 7-module quick start blueprint and all of your mobile sites, SMS, apps, coaching, bonus material. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So with that, Avi, unless you want me to cover anything else, I'm going to wrap it up. I think today was a really good session, so I'm going to wrap it up. And what we Yeah, is there anyone still having problems with anything? Yes, no? Because I'm going to wrap it up, and then we're going to catch up to come to Monday's Q&A session that Henson's going to be doing, okay? Where do you set up branding? Let me show you. It does not, Laurina, it does not accept debit cards. And you set up branding. Brian, watch this. Edit profile. Edit reseller branding. Upload your logo right here under browse. And you're done. Okay? So edit profile, reseller branding. Okay? But Brian, once you set that up, log in and log out and log back in, because it takes sometimes like 10 minutes. Cool. All right, guys. Laurina, are you still having trouble signing up? If yes, please contact SqueezeMobi.zendesk.com. Noah, do you see that? Yes, Yogi, there is an email swipe file. There is an email swipe file under bonuses in the WordPress site. Okay, I'm going to send out the recording pretty soon. So come out to Monday's session. I think it's going to be at 11 a.m. You should probably get a reminder about it. And it's going to be your first kind of Q&A session with Henson to help you get set up with the platform and everything. Just make sure you please make sure you use this stuff and start having fun with it. All right, guys. Laurina, also, if you want, maybe try to please just get in touch with our support. Okay. So did anyone get in on the $9.97 offer? Because I think I saw one person get in, and so that means we have one more of the offshoring bonuses left. Okay? Basically, I teach you how to set up offshore structures in Hong Kong and stuff like that. The $9.97 expires tonight. Okay? So if you want to get in on that, I highly recommend it. There are no refunds on the $9.97. Okay? Offshore, and by offshoring I mean how to set up your legal structure. We're incorporated in Hong Kong. So Nigel, yep, 19 hours left, not 20 hours left anymore. So it depends where I guess you're located. If it's tonight, if it's in your morning. All right, so with offshoring, how to set up your structure in Hong Kong and who to use and everything like that. Can you do that, Stephen? Okay. If you do it, Stephen, I'll make sure, because since it would be via PayPal, it would be a different system. If you do it right now, then I'll make sure to reserve one of the offshoring bonuses for you. How much is the expected cost of Hong Kong setup? It's approximately $2,000. If you go with the cheap option. With the more expensive option, it's between $7,000 and $8,000. Okay, and I'm going to talk about both options. We don't get any commission kickbacks or anything like that on it. I'm going to be very straightforward about it. The $997, you still pay $147, by the way. All right, just wanted to make that clear. If you get in at the $997 offer, you get the 500 sites, you get the 500 apps, but you're still going to be paying $147 a month. All right, but you get 500 sites and 500 apps. And plus the offshoring bonus, where we're going to get in a Skype group probably in the next week or two. And I'm going to walk you through like an hour-long exactly how we set up everything in Hong Kong, how you could do the same. And then if you have any questions, we'll let you know. Okay? Okay. No, Steven, that's fine. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Doug, you use the bonus zip file that we sent out by uploading it, importing it via WP Lead Explosion, okay? Steven, make sure you send it to this email address. Make sure you send your receipt and tell Abigail to put you in that offshoring group, okay? Because otherwise, and copy me as well on that. Because otherwise, I don't want you to miss that session. Yes, Linda, $7 a month per site after the allotted 5-site limit. Brian, yes, that's why we set it up at LoginToMobi, and we did not set it up at SqueezeMobi.com. Because LoginToMobi is very generic, and that way when you give your clients credentials, you'll be good. Charles is having, okay. Yeah, so you have to click close every time. All right, guys. Anyone else want to get in on the $997? Just let me know right now, because I just want to make sure that if you do, that you're going to get in on that offshoring bonus as well, and I add you into that group.